chill like it's sleep. Perhaps I'm caught in and see. You need to chill like it's sleep. Perhaps I'm caught in and see.
I just don't get it. Why you feel so shaky? You need to chill like it's sleep. You need to chill out.
Because you guys work in corporate spaces, it's. I just wonder what goes on there.
Yes,
What goes on there?
It's high school in a corporate building.
Young Kulu
It's high school in a corporate building. The amount of nonsense I go through at my workplace, and I don't care.
Like it's high school. It's just that this high school we get paid for.
You understand? No. See the way personal issues are handled. Let me tell you about my workplace. Man, just example. Uto lentana, it'll be a personal issue between workers. So it's myself and Mabunda. This one would have said, "Guti mina, I'm a specific person." Not her coming to me like a grown adult the way she's supposed to do it. No, she will come at me on some there's a meeting in the office just to show you Guti. Yeah, I'm even friends with management. And now you're sitting there like some guinea pig in between two people and their personal issues. And now you're like, do I get paid to be here as a matriculant, or am I here as a person who gets paid?
It's a lot like with the issues. So like man, like people need to think like don't say something and then you expect Gucci people will think like
Just gonna sit there.
You get me?
No.
It's either sukulanda kahle sayitini or siyakutshela, and masukulanda sayitini at least we are being polite. You get me? Nakhona kuya ngokuthi wena uyilone kanjani vele, because like you don't even speak to the person.
You find the full episodes, then you watch the snippets, then.
And guys, please stop commenting on adverts and judge on adverts. Go watch the full thing, so you can know what. For me to get there, begin zagalan. Now you don't even me. I'll bomb you. Me, I want bomb you. Bomb, like Hey,
it is what it is.
Should we greet?
Sure.
How?
I was shiny. Hey guys, we are back on top of another one. I know right now, yo. Yeah, man. Clearly, I know like she get the durag, yo. She get the ooh. We were there, man. Ragamani naga jaga baba bless. See your issue.
What's up, guys? It's Nelejah. I am back on another episode. You might not be seeing me a lot because we do have two other people. So get used to the space when you can, because it's gone after a while. But yes, the one we cannot see, the one who knows all, the one who annoys me.
Some. Where are you going with this? But let me just say it. There's someone who was jealous because of how you speak to me. And how you introduce me and everything. It's like, I don't like how this girl speaks to you. I'm actually stopping right now to watch this episode.
Is that a lady?
Yeah, it's a lady. I'm like, how? But it's a show, guys. We have chemistry. It's normal.
Like, so kumele yeah, there's someone there.
Yeah, and the one at the back of the camera.
Yes.
Tina, I see you guys.
Like she doesn't like how we go off on each other and everything. And
but that's how our energies.
That's how our energies are. It's nothing romantic, sexual, or anything. You understand?
Because if I wanted him, I could have him.
Deal with your outside.
You see now.
But
anyway,
you just need to deal with your out security.
Thank you. Let's not call it an insecurity.
Yeah, because now it's out.
It's out there. To be honest, I don't want to call it an insecurity because we don't know. But if you want any sort of reassurance, my love, it is platonic. Okay, it is but a friend. Okay. Don't. Oh, sorry. It's not romantic.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, even though God sometimes can give you these godly hugs whereby like, hey.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's Major League.
Hey.
Okay. Hey.
Anyway, what's up,
guys,
people?
Hey.
It is a new episode number 45.
Jesus.
And on. We are back for another one.
Yo,
and
how much?
Because I say on top of another one.
Like
episode.
Top of another one.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
No. People always have a problem. I think we should fix your intro, and I'm like, I'm fine with it, bro.
And who said we need you?
Thank you.
But I'm
When-
like, I'm
when I
okay.
cool slag up
I'm
of the
okay
builder.
with it.
We need money.
Unless you're capital.
You understand? You wore me.
Hey guys, like there's this footage there. I will speak. The other ones I'm gonna hold it for another episode because like, hey, I always write.
Okay.
But like this, I would say like it's part of like Bunda Diary vibes, like you know. But I think it's like that, but like I wrote it and I wanted to, like you know, like and then, like every time, like I'm always observant. So there's this obvious like. Like I'm the only young guy there. Like I don't have like I'm not married. I'm
No
not
responsibilities.
I'm still living my life. No kids. You get me? So now obviously I want to love Cuba, but it's a colleague and also very about time. So there's this time.
Nothing against Xhosas before you all come for us in the comments.
So the time I'm very this man any time man. So obviously like I'm afraid. So ngathi the time I'm so ngathi begad and I understand. I mean like you know when I'm eating, don't come and speak. Can't you see what I'm eating? Like can you do your Asian go? Like that's why when I eat sometimes you see when I'm in public when I eat in Pegade opposite with the people because I don't like people looking at me while I'm eating. You get me? Unless it's people that but you get me? So like the time I need it so lo muntu omkwatisa 2 years avela so vele uyafika nathi yabo le party ukwati mara ayikuthi bazoshayana and because they are friends so manje lo uyafika lo athi ayazi ngivele nganyanya ngiyadla la umuntu uyafika ukuthi udlana iyadliwa lento le ngavela nganyanya ngavala yo yabona yo G and you know how he got angry it was giving high school because we're like nigga like the very same thing I've experienced it at high school. I'm like, you know about time, man, but at the same time they still have that ubu boy, like boy. Because the only thing is just that you're dead. But they are not like that with their kids. Obviously, they are like that with their thing. Like, gee, you know, like nilach, and then I'm making very like what. But I also understood, man. Like when someone is eating, like if sometimes there's a mantabakhala, because mantabakhala. Udlinya cela uthi ngicela inyama ungathi ngidlinya ngidla inyama ubona ngiyadla ufuna ngikutshela ukuthi ngidla inyama
angithi it's the same way mawuvakashela khaba umngane wakho and you see that they preparing food for you and then when you see the plate come when you see the plate coming you
But it's not. But I don't think it's the same.
no uyabona it's come
amahloni and also
yeah but it's
Okay, I get you.
yes
mawungajwayelanga okay like I do very and then but me la ngijwayelile like it's a thing of man it's just that, I mean I've never
it's
watched
a thing of
TV.
like you want this food but awufuna ukujampisa
My uncle would do that.
uyakufuna it's the same way umuntu makafika athi oh udla inyama ne and uyambona ukuthi uyayifuna but uthi nidla inyama it's the same thing ngotshwala abantu bathi niphuza namhlanje
But that annoys me. Like, because I'm like, bro, because it's giving a kid. Yabo momtana udla. Like, you get me? Just ask.
Speaking of workplace shenanigans,
Shanganigans.
I was shooting a movie right now, a big feature movie. I think it's gonna come out on Netflix. It stays between us and the issues. Anyway, I was shooting a big Netflix movie. And then, so now they gave me an intern, right? I'm young, bro. I'm like 23.
Now you're the
24,
youngest.
right? They say you have an intern. I'm expecting someone like 20, 21, 22, 2019. How? Vele umuntu. I see this guy is old, but I'm like, maybe he's young. You understand? You understand? So now, as we start working, I'm realizing even the way you speak to me, I'm like, I'm an ukhrot. So he starts telling me that I'm this age, and I'm like, okay, why are you an intern? I decided to follow my dreams, which is filmmaking in sound, right? And I'm like, okay, tell me about it. He's like, Ushiye umsebenzi that was paying him wow. When I'm saying wow, I'm speaking like 35k, 40k per month.
Exactly.
He had 2 cars and everything. And I'm like, why would you leave that to come back and be an intern again?
I understand
and start
him.
afresh?
I definitely
And then he's like, the problem with corporate that you don't understand, Kego, is that you are in challenge, or you are in battle, in spiritual battles, physical battles with people that just don't want to see you succeed.
It's like even in the workplace, bro.
Umuntu omdala ona 50 years when umncane una 25 nje ufuna ukubeka phansi, and if I even further my studies and hold the top position in that government corporate office, I was probably gonna get 60K, and fine, it's a lot, but I wouldn't be happy. You understand?
Exactly.
So he came to a place where he was, and I'm like, okay, you have a kid, and the time frame you wanna tell me that you quit your job while your girlfriend was, or your girlfriend then was pregnant, and he says yes. I'm like, yo, some niggas have got guts.
Yeah.
Some niggas have
Nah, kudos to him.
So I'm just, because you guys work in corporate spaces, it's I just wonder what goes on there. What goes on there?
It's high school in a corporate building. It's high school in a corporate building. The amount of nonsense I go through at my workplace, and I don't care.
Like, it's high school. It's just that this high school we get paid for.
You understand? No, see the way personal issues are handled. Let me tell you about my workplace. Just example. It'll be a personal issue between workers, so it's myself and Mabunda. This one would have said Guti Mina, I'm a specific person, not her coming to me like a grown adult the way she's supposed to do it. No, she will come at me on some there's a meeting in the office just to show you Guti, I'm even friends with management. And now you're sitting there like some guinea pig in between two people and their personal issues, and now you're like, do I get paid to be here as a matriculant, or am I here as a person who gets paid with a paycheck? You have to even remind Abantabatal, my dog, do you not have responsibilities? Do you not have bills to pay? Do you not have a family? Like, I need to understand, what do you come in the workspace with for you to think about your level of toxicity? It says a lot about your personal life. It means that you have no control over your personal life, and you feel that you need to have a control over something. So work gives you that little bit of control. And now, instead of you being the decent person who's working towards your paycheck like everyone else, you are the tyrant now, because your own personal life is showing you flames. Me, if you can't come with a peaceful mind at work, it clearly shows me your personal life.
Yeah, man. Like, I want
Bro, they wear it on their sleeve and come to work.
You know, sometimes I'll chill, ne? I'm like, bro, you have kids. Kids look up to you when like, you know, like, you sit down, bro. You like that's why, like, you see growing, like, age is nothing. If there's one thing I've learned, age is nothing.
Yes.
And Nelejah said this the first podcast over here. She's like, age doesn't defy growth.
No, it doesn't. Age does not defy intelligence.
Yeah.
The main thing you think, because, like, it's on, like, the way your podcast is, man, you feel like it's cheap. Because I wanted to say this thing. I'm like, you know, these things in my workplace, the Guti. Like, that's a professional space. Gee, we are the same. We are so, you are so. I'm not, you get me? You are, because I respect natural.
I do that, but like, in his 50s, like deep 50s. Timer.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3. I'm busy timer. Same 17.
You get
That's
me?
when I started learning.
And especially when someone tells you that it's okay. You get me?
If they tell you that.
In some sets, I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
And when, you know, whenever I'm at work and I'm the youngest kid at work, I make sure I make them feel that I'm the youngest.
Of
I
course.
make jokes, anything. And then there'll always be that one guy, that has a problem with who Voice of God is personally. Ukuthi umuntu onjani yazi ngithande uNelejah ahlafuna ngakhona yazi ngithande wayawokha kanje. You understand? So, hey, bro.
You even get people baxoxa emsebenzini, like, they even have cliques where they discuss people. I need to understand,
because of
men.
Yo, bro, cause I'm like, you even push, no one. I'm like,
Yeah.
nigga, you like, what kind of a man are you?
Ngizokutshela khona
How is it your
abasemsebenzini
business?
khona abasemsebenzini abazothi ya loyana dog she's easy go
Damn.
she's easy mntwana easy bese
Bro,
akutshela ukuthi
lapho
imagine
uyavedora.
But yeah, ulale nalo,
nalo futhi ulale nami futhi ulale
And I'm like,
nami so
okay,
she's
ungena
easy boy.
kuphi wena ukuthi
She's
ulale
easy, boy.
nobani?
You can go for her she's easy uthole nakhona the funniest oh my god the one where I was like you know what it will never change no matter how many times I purring alenda you this is how I saw professional disputes in workplaces are not handled as quickly as personal ones.
Yeah.
As personal ones. Uthole umuntu comes with the emotions of her house ogcwelitswayi lapho makhona and she'll come to work instead of making it about the work ukuthi your work ethic speaks for you. It's abantu personal. So uthole we can't even get promotions anymore because people are considered ngoba umngani wami. Because I'm your friend, I'm going to put you in this position first before they have her name. So that's why I hate most of the corporate environments. You no longer have equal opportunity. It's about personal opportunity. How well do you know your boss? How well do you know the subordinates? This is what sucks because that's why a lot of them bachiga. You even if the paycheck is good, like 30 grand, 60 grand. Like I said, permanent jobs are no longer secure because it's easy. Like personal could easily overflood a professional.
And it's what we had with an argument we had with there was an internship I was on and we had an argument about how South Africa is going to this route of hiring people based on empowerment and not hiring people based on who's good for the job.
Thank you.
You understand? Empowerment is, we're trying to have 50% females in the company. Instead of saying we want to hire people that are good and fit for the job. We are not saying it's bad to hire 50%, but you know that in the long run, somehow, it's going to affect you somehow, you understand?
Yeah.
And nepotism, uguti wazibani, or lo wagiti, stuff like that, bro. Like,
and speaking
and it pushes to the fact that it's difficult now to get promotions.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you know you work your ass off.
You understand?
You know.
Because now, guno muntu, utole umama, ati, uyakubona ukuthi uyasebenza hard but because I know someone akanamsebenzi ngcono ngimfake because they have clicks within,
like you said,
you understand, uthola maybe you submit more work than she does, she's lazy, she's everything, but because bayazani and wazinkinga zakhe uthi she deserves it more than Nelejah, but like I don't bro, corporate is weird, dog. I thank God I can push on.
What were you gonna say about
Mara,
racism?
it's South Africa, bro. Like yabona la, and we bona Gina, even with KFC. I'm a customer. You should treat me right. But it's like manje, like futhi makuma.
Yo,
When I'm done, I'm like, hey man, don't call me mtwana. Like you know, you won't tell her that, but you like, you do your job. You know, KFC.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I very like, hey, man, like, and I'm like, gee, can you be like, yes, sir, or in, like, can you use your corporate skills? Don't South Africanize.
You know,
we're not professional.
The way I hate
you know,
that.
people that serve, I don't forget retails and everything.
Okay.
You know, when you deal with food, you must be the most welcoming person ever.
Exactly.
I'm coming here to buy food. Make me excited. You know, there was this lady in Durban. I bought a Burger King. I'm gonna mention names. It's fine. And she was selling Burger King to me. I'm hungry. I'm confused. I don't know what to buy.
No, yeah, but the Burger King, was it in the mall?
No, it was at Durban. What's this mall? The new mall. Two Oceans.
Yeah,
Oceans. That
something
new
like
mall.
that.
Yeah.
This lady sold Burger King to me. She's like, you know what? You're a guy. I think this is what I think you should buy because and I'm like, okay. And then I went to Burger King Burger King This lady is not interested. She's just not. I'm like, awazi.
Yo.
Do you understand? Like you are the same as a security. A security is the face of the company.
Exactly.
When as a cashier, go at a restaurant outlet or fast food outlet, you are the face of this company. So in fact, I don't
Do
understand.
something. So for me, it's this, nah. And I'm so sorry to be pulling the race card. I never like to pull the race card, nah. But I've seen it's the stupidest thing. But black people and Aksini nonke. So if all of you are gonna get offended, then clearly I'm talking about you, Cinderella. Fit the shoe. There are some black people that will choose to treat you a specific way because of your ethnicity. And I mean skin color.
Yes.
I love taxi drivers for one thing, nah. The reason why I love them for one thing, bang bizumlum. Do you understand that there is a level of respect? And it's not all of them. Hence why I'm telling you it's not all black people.
Yeah.
It's not all taxi drivers.
Yeah.
But the entirety of what I've noticed about franchises, especially your KFCs, your Burger Kings, we're naming the forefront of you. And I'm saying location is the main consensus here.
Yeah.
If you get to a KFC in the north, and I don't care if it's in a mall, I don't care if it's in a suburb, those are the nicest people you will ever meet.
Legit.
Honestly, knowing that white people will take the time to complain to corporate. That there is a specific name, Kimang Mang, cashier this, she did this. They have time. Do you understand? Because they literally work enough jobs to know how much they're making to pay you. Do you understand? Us black people, we came for the Streetwise 2. I came for the Streetwise 3. I didn't come for anything else. So Ekasi, they are so used to dealing with berating customers. You also have to understand them as cashiers deal with a whole lot of human interaction. So there's a level of pretend that goes with your job. You have to understand you're working towards a paycheck. You're not working towards to get through the day. We're also getting through the day, but I'm working towards a paycheck. So I have to make sure I please Mlungwami for me to get the paycheck. So if you guys are going to treat us less, then it clearly means that you're letting people's energy change you so that you're now a nasty person to have to deal with when you're giving me my food. Understand, I am not coming for anyone who works a specific job. Every job is good as long as you are hustling for something. There's supposed to be izathu as to why you get up. Meaning that your job is not less meaningful than a person who's working twice your paycheck. But I'm asking you as a person who's working there. You understand these people are complaining about two things. The approach and then you're a face of the brand. So they're not understanding how you're representing your brand. Mara, you're not giving it in a way where you're making me want to buy.
And it gets
so
worse.
it's ethnicity. It's about skin color. Technically, at the end of the day, if I'm walked in there, trust and believe there will be
Hey, sir.
Hi, sir. What do you need?
Even with securities, David. Gee.
Yo. Like, I need to understand where is
Mara utakiwagini, you don't do that.
never.
do that.
No, it's okay. You didn't interrupt me.
You
It
get
was
me?
adding to my point. Uguti, you guys do
Utakiwagini.
exactly this. So don't now be coming at us for comment in the comment box going, yeah, but you guys are coming at us for our jobs and we deal with a lot of nasty customers every day. Yeah, don't give us that energy because I didn't come in as a nasty
And if
customer.
you see Lava Mama Lona, G,
I did
they are
not.
worse when you're even going with your lady.
Yo!
And they see your girl is pretty, and then now they start to think like, and I'm like, bro, like he, like what did we do to you? What did we do to
Now
you?
my mom taught me at an early age that whatever you do, put passion. If you don't like, even if you don't like it,
Kids.
Yeah,
just put passion because that's where hard work ethics come
yeah,
from.
Thank
passion
you.
moves.
I
Because
hate my job.
That's
but
khona
yo.
abanye abantu mfethu ngithi
Sonke
enhla kwena
siyahate each
uvuke
other.
that's khona abanye
But-
abantu uyazibuza ukuthi uvukelani wena ukuthi uzodina mina I'm just here to pay like an
Eish.
unsaid fact.
Yes.
The reason why you're getting paid is me entering the store. That's the reason why
Sadly.
you're getting sad.
Sadly.
But I won't say it because of my morals. They don't allow me to say that.
Exactly.
The
Like,
least you can do is to respect.
Thank you.
At
That's
least-
all I ask
You know,
for.
at there was this security lady at Avda, right? I won't say her name, but like la mama Nelejah, attitude yake, like even my dad. You know, if my dad complains, you must know, you must wrong, because my dad is the most
Last person
patient
to
guy.
complain.
You understand?
Last person
So-
to complain.
Ubaba uyambuza ukuthi lo muntu lo u-aware ukuthi labantwana laba they make the school millions. Kana school fees se-Avda per is 100K, dog. You understand?
It's a
So and
lot,
there's
bruh.
2,000 plus students on campus. So
Campus.
how much is that? You understand? So lo muntu lo treat whoever who comes through here like this ngathi akekho interested. And I'm like, and then there was this other big case apparently umntwana usho into one and it triggered her. Wamtshela athi you are getting paid because of my school fees. It's a fact, but it's disrespectful. But at the same time, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
You understand? It's an unsaid fact. We don't say it because of our morals. You don't say that to a person.
Exactly.
You understand? It's the same thing as, well, the only people we have the right to say it to them because they are not efficient enough is our politicians. We tell them every day that we pay our taxes for your salaries. You understand? Because they are the ones that don't properly do their
Anything.
jobs. You understand? Anything for that matter.
For that matter.
You understand? Hey, bro.
For me,
Fix corporate guys, yo.
it's just never gonna get fixed. It's the reason why I say it's never gonna get fixed. Everybody feels entitled. Go corporate. Everybody's got a sense of entitlement there.
Yeah.
Utole abanye, it's because they paycheck yami. Because there's this, there's 2 departments on our floor. The other ones act like they're the ones because they have like a few thousands above where we are in paycheck wise, and you would see it with the way they treat us. Like la baba say, you know. Mara, when you look at an reflection of our work ethic, we're the hardest workers. And this shows because a lot of us are not there just to come to work. We come because it's the staple, the foundation of isinkwa sasekhaya. So now, a lot of you, please don't even think we're asking you guys to wear all smiles and happy faces. We just expect you to give somebody the same level of respect you would want. And if they are not giving it to you, do not give that person the satisfaction of letting their energy rub off on you.
Exactly.
Because then you're easily influential. Then you're not supposed to be in the forefront. If you know you can't handle that,
Yeah, do you think
it's okay if you can't? It's absolutely okay. But it's also you, the bigger person, to identify that maybe I'm not the best person to be in the front. There's specific things I will not do at work. Because I will tell you, I cannot manage people. When micromanage, I cannot do it.
But
I know how to
true,
micromanage myself.
You know, when to apply for a position in supervision. And I was gonna get it. Me, I was gonna get it. Yes.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, and the food, I'm like, gee, my future is not for me to be here. I'm like, you know what? Hey, yo,
it's okay.
I'm like, hey,
thank you so much.
You were
You
meant
suit,
to
yes,
Briala.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
speaking of this,
Yeah.
also like these people, because I'm going to intimidation now. These people, like, in workspaces,
Yeah.
they also feel intimidated because they see your, like, there's one thing about God, man, like, he always shines your light around. And abantu abayibona like yakho vele it's like uyababhora, like wabadisturba abanye bayenza izinto zapha ziyakhala emsebenzini bro, ziyakhala emsebenzini, like even black magic, hey. You get me? There's a lot. That's why, like, you know, like, you have to make sure more lapha. That's why even don't make friends. It's funny because uyobulalwa uye lo close
So true.
naye lo umtshela yonke
Yes, sir.
uyokulo now. You get me? So like, if there's one thing G with intimidation, I'm like, okay. Personally, I speak for myself. I'm not generalizing, but personally, I feel like umuntu over intimidated. You can be in any space. Hey, ungaba a celebrity, ungaba a businessman. But I feel like if over intimidated, you don't truly know yourself. You get me? Like, why over? Like, here's the thing: 1, 2, 3. God made us in different ways. Like, you are best at your own. Let's say, for example, you are best at English. I'm not great at English. Maybe like I'm a jokes, Tom. You get me? Maybe you are best at saying the same thing as everything. Like, everyone has their own. And then comes someone who does something. Yeah, angaba top, and then now you feel like, hey, you are shaking. Like, why are you shaking? Because the very same person, now you're utop, good into the inside. Now, if you don't change, ube like the way, I don't see what, like, why do we have to be intimidated? Because, like, still do what you do. Like, still do what you do. Don't, like, manje uzumuntu uyamzonda manje uzokuthathela ispan sakho, or like uzokuthathela your thing. They're not doing that.
Intimidation or jealousy?
Let me tell you what it is, because he's on the mark. He's not even far.
Sorry, because like sometimes it's the thing of, here's the thing, né? For example, I know what I do best mostly. Give me music, I'll make sure I give you magic. There are other producers who are doper than me. Then I know, I'm like, oh, this guy is dope. You get me? And in Masekazara, I won't give you salty looks. Because you are dope. You get me? And you do what you do great, bro. You do what you do great. So sometimes I don't know, like, they will hate you that you are doing great. And I'm like, Mara guys, shouldn't we be happy? The light? Is it the light? Okay. Oh. So like, I'm like, should we be angry? Because we have to empower. That's why sometimes even like when you go to the industry, you don't even find collabos because people are having like, what ego? Like, you know, why do you feel intimidated? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
here to kill you. I'm just here to do what I love. Ngiphume. I even forgot about you after that because I'm doing something that God gave me. That's it.
Exactly. So now let me tell you what it is. You were spot on when you told me it's people that don't know themselves, but it's also people that do know themselves.
Yeah.
See, now people don't understand that
Because
it's
sorry.
okay.
I also knew Vele like
Yeah.
on that one. So I also want to know Laba Banoa themselves.
So it's the one that know themselves that are baffling for me. Because the ones that don't know themselves, as soon as they better themselves, they know to do better. What happens with intimidation? It's somebody who knows their capabilities and knows that you're more capable. See, the same God you're speaking of is the same God that will limit your capabilities because you are for a specific ceiling. You are no longer for the ceiling you wish to have, which is right above this one. So, say for example, you and I do music together. Say one day I decide to go into producing, right? Say one day I decide to go into the producing. Instead of looking at your dopeness as a sense of, yo, I could never be like that, I will either try and mimic or be on my level, on the same level you're on. So I'm gonna be like, hey dog, can you please teach me how to do
the ish?
So,
Yo, before
like,
you gave me,
for example,
do the ish.
for example, if you are a leader, you must be a leader that understands the people you are leading can be in your position anytime.
Exactly.
So you must never be intimidated by that, but you must feel grateful enough for you to be the one to lead them there. Imagine if you weren't there, they wouldn't be a leader. So for those who are intimidated, like you said, it's jealousy. It's also not knowing yourself, because if one is sure of themselves, you know what you're capable of, and you know for a
And even
fact
your
that
time will come.
this one's got the keys. This is all Greek. They know for a fact this is Greek.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the mic, I know what I'm doing because
And
I'm
this
using my
we
mind.
say this is Greek.
This is Greek.
You know.
This is Greek. This is their language, yeah, but they
to
speak
add
it.
to add on the
You know?
thingy, like bro, if there's one thing like there's people so good to like you've taught, ne? And you know, if you come to me like, hey, I wanna learn, me, I become happy. If I'm honored that, oh man, you see me like that, like you get me clean. And then the same person nongumfundisile. Now they teach me something that I did, and I'm like, oh, and I've been looking for that. So you see, like now, how is it a give? Manje, a person comes, I'm like, yabona so loya, papa so full.
Yeah, sikafuna space
Guys,
manje. Yeah, now I'm
like
not
you
gonna
never
shine.
know, Gucci, this kid uzoba Pixar.
You
Maybe this
never
kid is
know.
gonna open the doors for you.
Exactly.
As old as you are, maybe you breakthrough ya khulumntwana lo mvalela
And you don't
channel.
even know.
Like, bro, I was working with the biggest actors now in South Africa in this movie that I'm talking about, and we are young, like Nelejah, Rebana, you understand? And the respect that they gave us, I'm like, yo,
Because they don't see
That's
like
why
a
they
kid.
are.
And I'm
That's
like,
why
feel like
they
a
are
kid.
the way they
bro,
are.
you were on TV before I was even born. You understand? But the respect you're given, and when they did their rap speeches, they're like, I've never worked with such a young crew and everything, and don't be shocked by the respect you're giving us, because you don't know who's a future producer here, who's a future executive,
Exactly.
who's a future bosser at MultiChoice.
They
or
can call
whatever.
you
You
still next
understand?
time.
They'll remember this moment that I gave them.
Yeah.
And they told us that, Luluna, as you grow into the industry, these young kids that are coming through, give them the same respect.
Exactly.
And don't
That's why
feel
they are far.
intimidated.
We are
That's
working,
How,
Pela,
that's how
here.
you open up an industry, in fact. Just respect.
Mara, if you guys understand with the level of intimidation, khona abaninhliziyo ezimbi naturally.
Yeah. You know,
And it's
You
very
can't
sad. It's
How
very
does-
sad to
how
see.
does
honestly.
someone have an inhliziyo embi?
Sorry. It's where they sorry.
because they
you're
don't
gonna
recognize their
elaborate.
own blessings in their lives.
Yeah, and futhi
They don't.
nokukhula yangithola like ukhule like ukhule uhlupha, ukhule like you've never awugaywa nge-affection nani and uthi ukuthi ukhula uzube mdala uzuspane, like sometimes you know a span you would see that, and sometimes this is how I get to know. This is how I even learned. I'm like, you know what? Let me not blame. Cause yo, gee, call anytime. I'm like, let me give him a chance. Right, yeah, and then I'm like, you know what? Lomuntu is just natural. Gee, I helped you, but you still threw me under the bus, bro. I just helped you,
Yo.
but you still. So I was like, it's a thing of
Yo.
no, also natural.
Yo.
Like, gee, you
There's nothing you
accept.
can do.
Hello.
You know, gee, even the colleagues are like, how could he
Hey.
do that? I'm like, nah, it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's
Mangithi
okay.
ngabizwela meeting ngenxa yomngane wami. That's when I told you ukuthi abantu like friends at work minimize that. E-meeting, mind you, it's something I
Anazani
shared to
le.
her in confidence. In confidence and her intimidation of me literally clearly showed through that. Not only did she try and turn management against me, but she tried to turn everyone else who was involved against me. Ukuthi avele, usona. Mind you, the whole story
And
Yafana is still.
also, you are great because you're in the entertainment. You're already all right. You get me? Us, we in the corporate, bro. Once they know what we enter this thing,
Yo. But
Gee,
nigga,
they're gonna, like you can be killed.
yo man.
Like literally.
Manje.
It's that dark. That's why me, bro. I make sure, like in my they don't, in my content, they don't even see what I'm doing. Cause manje ukulova, let's say you can see. Yeah, how you you get me? So you protect your and not good to like not good to no, like God is there, but also sometimes even for me, I don't want you to treat me different because now I'm doing something.
Yes.
I see your money because I'm a ministers there. I see like how you kiss A. You get me? You get me? Like,
Sorry.
You see how they kiss A. You get me? Like, you like,
Sorry.
what? Yeah. So I know, once you see with even the people that I work with, you're going to start kissing my A. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to be the way you are.
Be
To
that.
me.
And don't change, please.
Working with talent teaches me that more and more. Uguti, the moment you treat this person like I'm looking for someone I know their name personally. Let's say, for example, let's speak about Maporisa. The moment you treat Maporisa like Maporisa instead of treating him like Sunny Boy, there will be a different. Treat him like Sunny Boy.
Don't because they are human at the end of the day.
They are human because, bro, I become shocked when I'm speaking to these actors and I'm like, you are actually a dope person. It's
like,
just
you know,
people misunderstand you. You understand? And it's because of this glam they give you, this worship they understand. And I'm like, when I get there, I'm like, sup,
sure.
are you good?
That's why I know like this okay, so last time like we were speaking like cause like even the people that I'm saying to I don't know them. I know them then they must so good, like they have a blue thing. And I she's like, yo, so Nyiko, like it's like Levanto like Akabazi and like he's and I'm like and not good to like I'm feeling about it, but also when you go there, like don't like be a groupie.
Yes. I wanted to say
don't be a group. Be because you're going there as a professional.
Yeah.
I don't go like no, like gee, Uda, chill like it's lean. We know you are excited.
Give them their flowers, please don't get us wrong. Give them their flowers.
Just say like, you are dope. You get me, and then continue doing what you do.
Yeah, do
they are dope, and they are dope. Very.
I wouldn't want to be treated any differently if I do, and when I do become famous.
You get me?
I don't want to be treated differently.
It's exactly. It's the age like young, cause gee, even this thing, guys. People about to go to okay, we enter music and then and someone just plays the song, guys. Yo, guys, that thing support me when I'm not there. Don't play my music in like guys. That thing is cringy. Like it's cringy because it's giving how I don't want people to look at me, mang producer. Always like I produce alone. Even when you blame, I know. Even though I know it's a hit, but like what would
I need to show you Choma.
No.
It's not really a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not okay.
No, hear him out though.
I hear what he's saying.
Yeah, like
I understand what he's saying. I want
cringy.
him to move away from that.
Mara.
Because you don't know what that song does to this person.
No way.
Unless if we're
you're not getting him. You're not getting him.
Because here's the thing.
You're not getting him.
Yes.
You get me? Like,
do you understand? Because it was awesome. It was awesome when my cousin, shout out to cousin Senele, you're awesome, bruh. She plays my song, Mabunda song. What's the song we did together? Because we did a lot of songs together. It's most Selfish Love. It's her favorite song. Selfish Love is one of her favorites. And I'm trying to. She'll even send me screen grabs. Shall I play today? So you try to on me. So much. She plays the song. Mind you, if my cousin played that song every time I visited her house, mind you, I would feel what he's feeling. Why does she always have to play it when I'm here? Is she trying to make sure that when I do become famous, this one is going to take me with? No, bruh.
No, like there is.
Okay,
there is a genuine one. Like trust me.
Duh,
Yeah, when I get to Kiani, even like Antoine, they'll play It's Me Bunda. And I know, like, they love the song. It's not good to be some You get me? It's bad. But it's like,
and you're like just waiting there, just like, my God.
yeah, like it's uncomfortable.
It's
bro,
very
like,
uncomfortable, bro.
And I've seen it.
Give Scoopy vibes, Scoopy.
I've seen it even with your celebs and things. They don't like that age, bro.
They don't.
They don't.
It's kind of, it comes off as kissing.
Cause Pella, that thing.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
It's true. You get me? Like, it's like, yo, guys, best in.
Yes, it's a cringy thing. They don't like it either. Cause
Celebs,
here's the thing, guys. You see, making music.
Yeah.
That thing it's similar to worship.
Sure.
You get me? That's what I mean when I worship God. Like, I don't want you to see me. Like, even when I pray, it's like I'm naked when I'm praying. I'm sorry, but like, you get me. But it's very, and I understand.
It's secretive, like
yeah, but like right now when I sing for God. I'm praising Him. I'm touching Him. Now, what's my thing releaser is Lonabanye. Now that's Him, and it's okay.
It's His influence, basically.
You get me? It's okay, very, but like. Akhona mandlela wokulona, but like kunenye yabona ukuthi this is fake. Umuntu uyalona uzama ukubheka you're gonna react.
Because like
you get me? It's like you're buying.
Exactly.
You're buying. Like me, bro. Me posting
that's not,
you know?
that's not being a fan.
Exactly. Ukuthi ufuna ukubonwa.
Because thing is, you know, with me,
like even if you don't tell me that you listen, it's okay. Like, you know,
it's fine.
When I have conversations with, maybe I've had a conversation with some rappers, some vocalists that I listen to.
Yeah.
And then when you speak to them, you're like, damn, man, this conversation we are having, I feel like you've spoken about it on this song.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not good thing I've listened to it. You are saying something that you said there.
You know, like,
and I'm like, oh,
that's fine.
That's why.
Yeah, I want to very at least Cody verse. Like, I want to have like, oh, because there are other people like with the Love Pro God album. They would say, hey, okay, man, I was chilling on Kelly because there's like 3 songs about Kelly. You get me? You get me? Like, and I would think, like,
we know.
And right now I wanna release like the Kelly EP because I got pull my Kelly EP because it was on hold. So I wanna like get out of, because like in the end of the day, Kelly finds God. You get me? Kelly is a character. It's not someone that you know, because sometimes people are like, no, I'm like, it's not someone you know. It's just a character. Like, I've created a thing in 2019, and like if you are a true fan, you wanna know story saga Kelly. But at the end, it's like Kelly was just a broken girl who just needed umuntu, like how I say, more to like how umuntu obe nenhliziyo embi naturally. Labantu kunalaba suka khona. Akekho umuntu okhula afuna ukuba nenhliziyo embi. It's how they were raised. Yeah. It's how you get me.
I mean, let me enlighten you on people. There are some people that actually thrive on being the worst version of themselves. And I say this because I personally know someone in my family. Bro is hell bent on being the worst version of himself. Utole, there was even a time where I, like yourself, gave them the benefit of the doubt. You know what? Let me just try and help him, right? We spoke about it as cousins. Yo, dog, I don't like the way you talk to me sometimes. At times he'll even break me down when he speaks to me. When you won't get married, or he'll tell me like without him I won't be able to get a job or anything like that. So him, even when I gave him years to change, even when he got a daughter, we thought that, okay, he's got a daughter now. Oh, he's got a girlfriend.
Because at least he's
gonna see. Maybe if I watch how I speak to my daughter, it's gonna make me watch how I speak to other people. No, he'll baby talk his daughter, and then he'll still try to talk other people. And then you'll ask him, like, hey, bro, could you please watch the way you talk to people? It's how I am. But that's the way I am. I don't understand how you expect me to be different than this. And if you want me to change, then clearly you shouldn't be around me. So for him, it wasn't a matter of changing. For him, it wasn't a matter of becoming a great version of himself. It was still thriving off of the fact that, today I can make her feel bad. Today I can make her cry. Like for him, if I ended up in a relationship with a guy he did not condone. So say I ended up with the
condolences.
So say I ended up in a relationship with the voice of God. He'll say it'll end in tears. And when it does, I told you so. So there are people that thrive off of being the worst
sometimes I told you so. Even if I told you so, like, can you just
keep it
Yo, gee, this is how you people
Rather let the
commit.
person say, I know you told me, bro. And
Yeah.
You
listen.
know, because I
Don't
know
do
I won't
that.
lie to y'all. I am the I told you so friend, but I'm the I told you so friend. So I'll be like, he's gonna break your heart, and I know I'm gonna come back Nixulis. But when you're broken, but once you're in that state and you're broken, of
won't make you
course
feel,
I
yeah.
won't be that. Oh, Hochom, I told you so. I'll be there going. But I told you, and
My famous words are, he's gonna hurt you, but follow your heart.
Me follow your heart has killed so many people.
Hey guys, no, just
It's
guard your heart.
kill-
Like,
thank you. Guard
it's
your heart.
Like,
Don't follow
guard
it.
your heart.
Don't follow it.
Guard your heart.
That's a good
Because
one.
sometimes it's the thing of, I always tell people like, hey, Nyiko, nando muntu lona, like, even like family members will like, me, I'm like, yo, man, if you see, because sometimes, man, they cut as sheeps.
Turns into
You
a
get me?
cool.
Like, makashela, hey, you zobono munyu, noma sikhuza ngeke usimamele. You get me? But I always say, like, it's good to have that room, ukuthi izinto zidevelop. At least, yeah, it's gonna be painful, but at least
Room for
you were thingy until if you are ashamed like that, the guy or the girl is genuinely in, and then because bakhona abanye shame like uyabona like yeah like shame uyabona mara yo
And now some people can put up an act, eh?
yeah no like that's why I'm like bro that's why I'm like that room it helps you for those
You see,
actors
and at the same time, never blame yourself for how pretentious they decided to treat you.
exactly.
If you knew you were genuine the whole time,
My nigga.
that is the most important thing.
And they'll never forget you, trust me. They'll never.
They never do.
And speaking of that one,
Yeah.
guys, raw sex is created for married people. I repeat, raw sex is created for married people. Please get married. And also like with marriage, I need to like it's as far as like going to home, get blessed. Like you have a family, you don't need to have throw a wedding. I'm speaking about marital vibes, like you become blessed, okay, you are one. Cause sometimes
like I'm
but you can
So
do it
true.
after.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm saying this, I'm saying this is that sometimes, guys, sometimes you get into, you don't want to do like, I wouldn't say it's a mistake though, because sometimes say mistake. You get me? Sometimes say mistake. And reason I'm saying that sometimes, and I'm not promoting good if I any protection, man, until because you protect yourself from a lot of like right now financially, financially can you have a kid?
Me.
Financially, can you have a
Tim,
kid?
Tim,
Exactly.
Tim,
Financially,
Tim,
exactly. You get me? So it's things of like, cause right now, cause you really know what you want to have raw sex.
What are you
There's high chances of
what are you
getting a
applying
kid.
for?
And money, and you don't want to bring a kid into a world whereby uyabona abanye abantwana banamafamily agcina ukuthi why bahlala bawu-2 mama kalona mama wena nobaba ningahlali niyi-2 cause izinto zenziwanga ngendlela. You get me?
Exactly.
I'm just trying to say ukuthi like guys, let's try make a great place for the kids that are gonna come, especially if you
I
are
see where
gonna
you're
be
going
there.
with this, yeah.
Like even me right now, for example, I might not throw a big wedding,
Okay.
but at least I must know momtonami afika emhlabeni ufika in a right family, in a right space.
In a space where they
You
can
get
thrive.
me? Akafiki la ngizohluphekisa umntwana wami, because
But
I
then-
knew NFT our parents basitshela ukuthi yo yiseke lezi zinto lezi nani like we
course.
are told up with our
Umntwana
parents.
manje, because you made a wrong
So-
decision, he or she must be a
Must suffer.
traveler.
Exactly. You get me?
Fridays melayele,
Cause manje
Sundays
futhi ugcina
makaqeda
akhalela
melayele because
ugcina
of
akhalela
decisions like
nokudla kwasakabomngani bakhe kabomngani badla kanje nakanje because you failed to create that environment for your kid. Cause sometimes uyabona, sorry to say this word, because uyabona sometimes ukukhala, the word ukukhala, like let's say you were rich umntwana wakhe bekangekakhala because uyazi ukuthi ikhona into lento le kithi uyangithola.
if you did proper things.
Yeah, and futhi bona ma ikhona yonke, you just teach them no abanye abanakho, so please when you go outside treat people nice. When someone akucela share with the kid, because angaba nganakho lokuya kubo uyangithola nani, but also with sharing you are teaching someone who's like naye uzoshare, because it's also what it creates nokuphanga this thing. You get me? Makuba nokudla la umuntu udla ufuna ukuqeda nale pizza le yama last leya, because of failure of people and things. You get me? So I'm just saying, guys, to avoid such things. I know sometimes, like, sorry if you pamugile protection, like, yeah, you tried, but don't go, cause it gets to a point like you get a kid like as young as like maybe let's say maybe 12, like you know, like let's devas like much I love. That's totally hogwash. I don't condone those hotels. It's hogwash. Like why? Like why? I'm not promoting, but because if we ask don't go and have sex. If you know good, at least use protection. Also in 13, we are in are you working? Are you providing? Because if you're a father right now, you should know what you must provide the crosser. You know how much the crosser. What's that the crosser again? Do you know the bill of a month? Guys, you see one thing about our parents, guys. Me kudos to our parents. Yeah, when ni buy 5 endlini. Upatali yeah the bill a month. Okay, ni buy a grocery. Yeah, but about 5.
But do you see the society you're talking to? The one thing is, I love what you're saying.
I know, very.
The society has literally made sex the greatest thing to have in a relationship. They've literally made sex the reason why relationships stay together. So labantu abathandani mara because you give me a thrill in the sheets nginawe. This is what happens. I hate people who tell me babies or getting sick with HIV, STIs, your gonorrheas and stuff was a mistake. But for the fact that you engaged in sexual contact, my love, you must understand there's a plethora of responsibilities that
at some point it went out. You must happen. Back in.
You must put it back in. Raw. On top of that, please don't tell me kari pull out games. Konabo pull out games about Kichimabana 2 years old right now. Konabo contraceptive. No, Konabo contraceptive.
I will pull in. I will pull in.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You're gonna tell the God who created all that lives, all that walks, breathes, talks, mamela, that I can pull out. That man will make sure that that baby is carrying that IUD, that one that you insert in your karara. Yes, he will be carrying that IUD in his hand. And you have consequences. Worst thing, you can go and take him morning after. Morning after. In a 5 years old today. In a 5 years old today, my friend and I went to get a morning after. 5 today. So I'm trying to tell you, if you know you are not at a mentality, this is where I was as a kid. I only decided to engage in anything at the age of 22, knowing very well if anything happens, I'm at the age where I can be a mom, or I can either be a person who knows I need to have. I have a responsibility now. I'm an upgain, EBC, and all these things. Now I know there's a responsibility. We're at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Do you know responsibility? Because the only thing you know is it takes book. All you know is you but you're out here. And then you hear them say, Mara, then why are they making condoms easily accessible? Because for your naive mind, you think that it's just a 2-minute thing in the sheets. Now this is cut. You could create a life right there.
They should make condoms expensive and make DNA test cheap.
And make
or free actually.
And this thing of having abortion very much accessible at public clinics must also be a stop.
Yeah.
So, guys, I have never been that traumatized in life in Yami. Going into a clinic, I'm going into a different department and I'm hearing this lady go, termination. I don't know what she called it. To hear this girl go, guy, and you look at her, school uniform, meaning that she lied to her mom. No, she's coming to terminate. So where at 12 years old are you going to be able to deal with the fact that you've now terminated life? Because a lot of people don't make it. They're like, no, it's a bunch of cells, and it's what's this? It's not going to be that much of a mental trauma for them. You don't understand once you actually want to become a mother and you can no longer because. You guys don't realize these things you could be implementing yourselves in. That's why I'm like, if you know you're not at an age where you can handle responsibility, like getting sick. If you know at 12, 13, 14, 15, you're not ready to stand on my ARV lines. Or you're at clinical and my ARV or get shots for STDs. If you know you're not ready for that, please don't even think sex should be the first thing on your mind.
And you know that at that age, they still think that you are not... You're not learned with like being on time. If you know that you figure late every day, what makes you think that you're gonna drink ARVs on time?
You understand?
There's a specific time
from ARVs.
You understand?
You might be even late at your funeral.
I'd like to address the guys. You understand? I'd love to address the guys, in this topic of ours.
Yeah.
Niggas that take pride in saying I've never used a condom in my life.
Yo.
Like
pull out game.
And we only think about pull out game. You don't know what's he. No offense, but you don't know where this woman has been at.
Now I was
Now I was we happy.
I'm sure
in innocent soul. You understand? Just bro, I've heard niggas like, I mean, ngiyazi lento le mina futhi ngeke ngiyisebenzise.
Yeah,
have you
Sorry
ever heard
for
the one?
using a Zulu
that
accent,
time,
but
that time
Sorry.
you're not even circumcised.
On top
You
of that,
understand?
half of them are sick because you get those people going, "Azangungubuze." Huh? Supposed to be asking you about your status.
You understand?
Oh Lord.
Be clean, my E.
Bro, it's like someone saying uphethwe isisu, and then when she goes, but you didn't read the terms and conditions. You remember that joke? You didn't read the terms and conditions. How are you reading terms and conditions?
Exactly.
You understand? So for me, bro, Mina,
And
just
also to
one word
to
to
add
me
on
is use condoms, bro.
the abortion. Because
Just
angeke
don't.
nisimamele masithi ningalali. You know, angeke nisimamele.
Le angiyeni mamele
Hey,
vele.
because
But
you know,
just understand the implications, at least the consequences of your
Implications.
actions.
hey,
and
because
consequences,
adding on
yeah.
the abortion,
Yo-
like Mina, I always am like, you see, let's say on the abortion, okay, you see if you got raped, and I would understand, if but if you went and wahamba wrong, so from the abortion, you understand, you don't have the money. I understand, but don't kill that kid because you knew what you were doing. You
And
knew what you were doing.
I heard people say, no, you're actually not murdering a person.
You
Yeah, I guess I
are.
told you it's a cluster of cells. They think it's a.
You are being a god when to a point where you don't even have a right to take your own life.
Your own life.
You don't even have a right to take your own life, to take someone's life. That's taking someone's life. That person has a
Use
right
an
to live.
excuse
The
of
lineage.
saying it's a fetus.
And obvious, the world, the system, the
So, it's
society,
the society.
the society value is like, no, they have a right. They don't. Those people, they don't love you. They wanna eliminate you. They wanna kill you. The society,
weird, eh?
the government is not for you.
And for anyone who's done it, because I know there's a lot of people who watch our show and it's a whole audience. Understand for those who have done it, God has always said it's never too late. Do you understand? It's never too late.
you can repent.
The
It's
one
like,
thing he
yeah,
wants
yeah,
is
yeah,
repentance for
yeah.
you to show there's a
And then
form
even
of
you,
guilt.
sorry, you didn't
with
know
what
you
you're
were
going-
sinning. You didn't know, like
At
it's
the same
okay.
time, it's
You didn't
okay.
know.
And even if it was a thing of a knowing, the God that you
Yeah.
serve just asks for repentance
me.
and Him for you not to continue. You can't ask for
Yeah,
forgiveness
and
and
then-
then continue.
Yeah.
Where does that happen? He's a God of mercy and
Uyamkheslaya
grace.
uNkulunkulu.
But now you're gonna let Him go. I gave you 50 times now. You see, so now for those who have done it, please just look back to Christ and just find your way into healing. Because I know for a fact a lot of you are broken, and it is because you guys don't actually realize all of those kids that you have in your those kids that you have in your womb that are currently sitting there waiting for life. Those kids have a right, like he said, to be here. At the same time, some have miscarriages. We don't know. Some have raped, and then something happens to the baby. And
Sometimes it's doctor le oyibulalayo. Pilot le oyibulalayo.
Somebody's priest, somebody's
And
husband,
also with men.
father.
Can you also move on?
Let me come to men.
Yes.
We are thinking 1 hour with 1 hour.
No, I wanted
Also
to
with
say
men.
something. I wanted to say
Also with
something,
men,
yeah.
because you know when you ejaculate, you are taking out children.
Pre-cum.
So imagine how much doctors over lone pant, how much civil engineering over lone, because right now we are thinking for even men. Because let me tell you something. Sometimes you know people they think like the first porn in the Bible. Let me not. This is how I saw it as porn. Where I don't know if it was Joseph or someone who had to sleep nomfazi kabhuti wakhe. But I think
baby.
yeah.
Yes.
And then he thingy and then
And then
akamela
came
pant.
outside.
That's porn.
Pulling out.
Yes.
That's
and
where porn
I'm
started.
not sure but he died. He got killed.
Yeah, uNkulunkulu vele
One of the
umshayile
two.
because
Or
when
killed,
you
one
wanted
of
to
the two.
enjoy the wife, but you didn't want to give her
Give her
kids.
kids.
He wanted to enjoy. You get
Not
me?
for the
Yes.
It's the same
Damn,
thing.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So even y'all, man, like, because you know who to like,
Because the main
now
reason- Because God did not make sex for pleasure, sadly.
Yeah.
He did not make sex for
Yes.
pleasure.
That's why
I'm
also,
says it.
so
that's why
sorry.
also with
It says it.
masturbation.
Did not
Masturbation is very wrong because like we are having sex with demons. Masturbation is wrong.
It's a
No,
portal.
it's
It
fine.
opens a portal.
It's making you all in. No,
opens a
masturbation is
portal.
not okay, yo. You are sleeping with spirits. And ma uthi gum abantwana phela labo uyabo waste abantwana. Uyaba labantu labahleli kahle la warm in your thing is when you
Bro,
keep
you
to
know-
dry out.
You know people
Hmm?
that can't bear kids, dog. Like yo,
You kept me.
like these people, and then when you're out here,
ulahla
unama
imbewu.
portion
yawa lembewu uyayibuyisa.
That's why I'm like-
Uyayibuyisa le mbewu.
and you are proud ukuthi hey mina
Back to send bathi.
konje ubani Zota from Gomorrah, Achelut ladies are you are a walking
Cemetery.
graveyard.
You're walking cemetery.
Dog. Like, and these people who would just one kid, they'll be happy. Bro, like it's Emara, it's the world. I don't know. It's the world. Also, can we move on from
Just
saying Bunda is just said the most black thing I've ever heard. Not the most I've ever heard, but it's what black people say. Ukuthi, I was with Lomtana Lokzo by doctor. He didn't box abantwana ukuthi, I want to be a doctor, and they're not open to other industries.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not saying, like when I
We're
say
not saying it like
he
that.
can be the next president, he can be the next superstar.
Yeah.
But it's just that I'm using the doctor code. It's actually because it's black, but I'm not like meaning like I'm just saying he could be something greater.
Yeah.
You get me? He could be
understand.
something greater, and then when and
because you also have to understand, Wuti, for the fact that God let it happen. You understand that man could have shut down the clinic before you even get there. So it's a way where I always believe he always does things to carve you back onto the path he wants you on.
man.
So as much as this was the worst thing, that's why I'm saying, Guti, going back is the best thing ever.
We
'Cause
are
they
where
now-
we are because of what
that.
we've done, because of what
The
we've went through.
the bad,
That's
the
what
good,
molds us. It's like
everything.
a flower, man.
The
It
bad,
goes
the
through a
good.
lot before it.
So I'm speaking to the
Yeah, I'm
ladies who are
sorry.
broken and been called cemeteries and
Bro,
because it's Simusako
It's a sample lesson.
yeah, because it's Simusako besubtai, and you felt like that was the only option. I can even tell you now, God, bad. So situation we get it.
We learn every
The fact
day.
that we're going
Hey,
to
bro.
TTC because Guinea, you guys were not going to be able to support this baby at all.
Mm.
It is completely like an understandable thing. But you have to understand that the God that you serve needs a form of repentance, a form of guilt that you need to show him because that was his child that you took off the earth and sent back. Yes, sir.
Before we close, above telling you try to show you my special effect. Show you hook. God, you wanted to say something first?
Nah, I'm good, bro. I've said enough.
Yes.
Nice.
You try to wait.
You
Try to want me, but I wouldn't listen. I would sneak out at night time, but you wouldn't leave me.
I had
You
to
try
find
to-
a way, manipulate your head. I had to get some time to give you space to air.
No way. Don't know.
Do it
Fast.
again. Do it again.
Yeah.
I'm not cutting anything.
okay.
Sorry.
You can't sing on this channel.
Cutting. Do it again. Do it again.
You try to want me, but I wouldn't listen. I would sneak out, have night time, but you wouldn't leave me. You try to want me, but I wouldn't listen. I would sneak out, have night time, but you wouldn't leave me.
I had to find a way to manipulate your head. I had to get some time to give you space to air. I had to find a way to manipulate your head. I had to get some time to give you space to air. Dodging me when it tries to. This my
Remember
mood.
when I get ooh, I'll be lost in my emotions. He will still come fetch me. I'm still lucky to have a guy behind me. Even when I screw up, he will still give me.
I feel lucky. No, you can't hate me. I got lucky. This is my story. She's making me a girl. Nice face, God. We love you. We are not anything. Mara eskipa lebe siyenza.
He probably not even long sleeve.
No jealous sala siezulwini. No jealous sala siezulwini. Angiyajealous sala. Oh siezulwini. Angiyajealous sala. Boba siezulwini.
I wanna smile at it. Tell us it's
When I saw that video,
Tell us it's Mabunda. Nakuthola matimani. I say Bunga Baba. I say Bunga Baba. Hello Mosongaga. Hello Mosongaga.
signing out, signing
Hey guys, we are high.
Not like that now. Not
We are
like
high in
that.
the energy. Yo guys, it's hot. Yes. Yo.
We are signing
Signing.
signing
out. Signing out. Signing out. Yo!
Signing.
We are signing out.
Signing.
We are signing out.
Signing.
We are signing out.
Signing.